What's up guys, DDoS here, and I'm actually going to be breaking my 28-minute video down into, I guess, 3 parts, because I want people to actually watch them and learn instead of just being like, oh, that video's 30 minutes and I'm just going to skip over it. So, these, I know mine are actually going to help y'all. So, right here's my spawn to my skyblock, and how I created this world. I'm just saying this because I don't know if it affected the adventure mode, but how I created this world was I went into additions, made a large world, flat world, and uh, like, I only put one layer of bedrock, um, like the actual block of bedrock. Then I pressed pause, like I joined the world, there was one layer of bedrock, I didn't pull out a map, nothing. I pressed pause, exited the world. Now I'm pretty sure whatever you load in is going to load in whenever you switch it to like the Bedrock edition. So after you change your world to Bedrock edition from a super flat world that is just one map of like you didn't explore the world, it's just one thing of Bedrock. It's actually going to despawn the rest of the world, and you only have to delete one map of Bedrock, and that's how I made this world. But in the Bedrock Adventure mode, which I'm in right now, one of my command blocks is keeping me in Adventure mode, so if I press Survival, I go straight to Adventure. And if I try to break this block, I can't. This block, I can't. I'll hit it with a pickaxe. This right here is concrete, and it's not letting me break it. So, there's that. That's just the Adventure mode of Bedrock kicking in, and every time that I switch to Survival, it switches me to Adventure mode. So, the other two commands that I have set up here is mining fatigue and weakness. But you have to step on the pressure plate to get those two. Now, in a range of 200 blocks, it's going to switch you to adventure mode. Even when I'm over there in my shop, it looks pretty bad, but it's supposed to be a cloud. I can't break stuff in my shop, and that's all because of the last block. Now, when I step on this pressure plate, it's also going to take my bucket away. It'll take milk buckets, water buckets, and lava buckets, tropical fish buckets, whatever. Every bucket in your inventory is gonna be gone. There's nothing you can do about it. The reason is so that nobody can bring a milk bucket and just drink milk and negate your potion effects, because then 2 of your command blocks would be useless. So let's go ahead and step on here, and we're gonna get those 2 potion effects. And if somehow I didn't get switched to adventure mode and I tried to break, you wouldn't be able to. And then if I was trying to hit somebody, it just wouldn't even matter. So let me go ahead and actually show y'all the commands to put inside of your worlds. Let me get a milk bucket. Alright, so we're gonna break down here, and this one right here is going to be switching your game mode to adventure mode. So it's /game mode at player /game mode A, and then at player. The radius R equals the R is radius, and it's 200 blocks. Yours can be smaller, just that depends on your spawn. And then comma M, which is mode, as in like game mode, equals survival. So if I had the survival as a C, it would switch me out of creative into adventure mode. And I seen on another YouTube video, like, people are having problems. So just to know that your M equals like S, because if you have it in creative, you're not gonna be able to switch back out of creative unless you can go far enough away. But besides that, that's our first one. That's switching everybody to adventure mode so they can't break blocks or place blocks. My second one is to clear the milk bucket, because I have 2 potion effects that is going to be affecting your character. And if you had a milk bucket, you could just drink the milk bucket, and then you could PvP and spawn. So this clears all the buckets out of a person's inventory. Clear at P bucket, and I'm pretty sure it takes more than one. So maybe I can show you all that here in a sec, but it's chain conditional, always active. And this one down here, make sure you put in repeating, unconditional, and always active. And now for the first effect, which is mining fatigue. Now, since you can't already break stuff in adventure mode, some people think this is useless, but it's just something that you can fall back on if, like, for some reason nobody gets switched to adventure mode. But it's slash effect at P, R equals 200, mining fatigue. All the nines is the time that the effect lasts, and 255 true takes away your pushing effect, like your bubbles that go around your character. Now mine isn't going, like, if I was to go into my shop, it would switch me to adventure mode, but it wouldn't give me mining fatigue. I have to step on the pressure plate to get mining fatigue for some reason. But yeah. So I'm doing that one. Let's hop up here. And this one is weakness. So nobody can PvP inside of the shop. So it's going to be slash effect at P, R equals 200, weakness 999, 9 is your time, 255 true, 255 true takes away your bubbles. Again, the radius isn't really working. Like, if I go to my shop, it's not going to give me weakness from way over here. I have to step on the pressure plate. Let's go ahead and put white concrete back, and I will get out some buckets. What am I doing? There we go. We'll get a water bucket, and let's go ahead and just get a lava bucket, and then we'll get an empty bucket. So now when I step on this, it should take all of them away, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and walk forward, and it has taken all of my buckets away. They are gone. So that's how that's working. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. This is protecting your spawn. So I hope this helps you guys make some servers. So, alright, I'll see you on the next one. Oh wow, that's the slowest punch I've ever seen.